Frustration and signs of fatigue are growing around Multnomah County's Deflection Center, also known as the Coordinated Care Pathway Center. It's been 2 days since it opened off Southeast Sandy Boulevard, and despite the wording of its name, much of the community has a lot to say about the lack of coordination leading up to this week.
We're getting constant feedback from every property owner around here. And it's not that they don't want it here, they just don't know. It's fuzzy. It's been fuzzy from day one.
The center is meant to be a place law enforcement can drop people off who are caught solely with possession of hard drugs and get them connected to recovery services. In a Wednesday morning news conference led by County Commissioner Sharon Meieran, community leaders pointed out some obvious flaws in that plan.
No one disputes that we do not have services available to deflect people to.
And what Commissioner Meieran means by that is since there's a lack of treatment beds in Multnomah County, many taken to the deflection center could end up right back on the streets.
Opening the center is not the end of the controversy here. I think it's the beginning of the rest of the nightmare.
Despite the center opening Monday, there is still no signed good neighbor agreement between people like Jens Knudsen and the county.
There has been significant positive support for deflection, but this is not the model that we feel will succeed.
One of the sticking points on the good neighbor agreement is the county's steadfast refusal that it would ever be binding.
David Watnick is the attorney representing a neighboring preschool where his children go. The school is now spending thousands out of pocket on security upgrades and staff Narcan training in anticipation of what the deflection center could bring to the neighborhood.
We want this treatment to work. We want people to receive help. I also want to feel safe with my kids here every day.
The community calling on the county for increased security patrols around the site, daily data around how many people are being served, and more neighborhood meetings.
What we want is to know and go forward with confidence that we do not need to police the situation.
It's incredibly disheartening, and it feels like pretty hopeless.
Those behind the deflection center ask for patience.
The rush on opening up deflection and having a center causes there to be some limitations in the beginning. What we have to remember is that this is an iterative process, which means it's going to get better with time. This is step one out of a multi-step process.
All right, so we have not heard from the Multnomah County Chair since the center opened. We reached out again today and did not hear back. Also at this news conference was Vadim Mazursky, who is running for Multnomah County Commission District 1, where the deflection center is located. About 2 hours ago, we caught up with his opponent, Megan Moyer, and here's what they both had to say about the deflection center opening.
What we have here is systemic failure throughout years. It's not just what's happening at this center right now. I love this city, I love this county. I want us to succeed. I want this center to succeed. But it can't be in secret meetings. It can't be by leaving the public out. And that's all I ask here.
One of the things I think is so important related to deflection that really is going to fall in the next county commission is let's make sure deflection actually leads to treatment. Right now, we are just handing referrals to services that have days, weeks, even sometimes months wait list, and that's not a real choice.
Now, the county has held meetings with select community members about the deflection center throughout this process, but the community says no change has come from those meetings. I also want to add it is unclear if anyone has been dropped off at the deflection center to receive services this week. Stephanie.
Quite complicated. I'm sure more to come on this, Blair. Thank you so much for your reporting.